Yeah. Guys, love what I do. Anyways, happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a great day. As you know, we go live here. My name is Danny, and we craft here. And we're gonna have Sam join us in a little bit in craft. You're gonna see it right here, but I can go back and forth just because we actually ran a little longer. Yeah, we ran a little longer in our last live, so sorry for being. I think it was 2 minutes late, but we appreciate. We're sorry, but it's great because that means you guys were interacting and you guys were engaged, so we appreciate it. Again, welcome if you're joining us for the third live.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you so much for sticking around the whole day. Welcome in. If it's your first time, welcome as well. Let us know if it's your first time. Let us drop it in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, and if you craft and what kind of crafting do you do. We love to meet everyone. We interact here. So if at some point you have a question, please feel free to drop it in the comments, and we will answer it for you as fast as we can. But yeah, again, my name is Danny. Sam's here. She's gonna be crafting in a little bit with you guys, and Jesse's doing back here. Jesse things back here with the technical stuff back there, but he's here as well. Again, thank you guys for joining us. I hope you guys are having a great day. TikTok, you guys always kill it. So actually, we were trying to set up so fast because we ran a little over the last live, but we did it. Did you talk about goals?
I didn't talk about them.
You
I
just
set
them
them
up. You set them up.
And I last time we promised them some things.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about it on our live page today because Kate's amazing.
Okay.
But I don't know if we told them yet.
I don't think so either. But did we increase it though?
So it's the same as last time.
It is.
Because we told them they were so close last time
Right.
that if they actually hit it this time, we're gonna do 2 prizes.
Okay, so this is the thing. So again, you guys crush it every single time, and I already see the hearts going off. So thank you. We already got 334. But the goal here is for us to get to 50K, 60K. So I was right. Okay, 60K. We need about 30 shares. Is it 30 shares?
40.
No, for us. Don't start joking around. Yeah, it's 30 shares, and then I think we're 50% off of this one here. So we're almost there, but again, we got to get to 60K for us to start this contest where we want you guys to win something. So please tap away. Let's hit those goals. We're halfway through this one. We got 25 of them. We need 50. How many shares, Sam? How many? Make sure.
50.
50 shares?
Yeah.
50 shares?
No, it was 30.
It was 30. Okay, I was like, well, Jesse was right.
30 shares.
30, 50, and 60.
And 60.
Okay, so yeah, so we're all on the same page. So again, we got 60K here, we got 50 of these here, and we need 30 shares. So start sharing, get people in here, and start tapping away. We want to make sure you guys win something, and we're hoping that this time we get to the goals. So yeah, again, thank you guys for joining us. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's see. Any plans for the 4th of July? It's 4th of July week, so any plans you guys have in mind? I know I'm gonna go and hang out with my neighbors. We're really close, so we're all gonna get together and
Sick invite.
you're not my neighbor. Let's get but yeah, so I'm hanging out with my neighbors. We're gonna do something to cook out and have some fun at the pool. I'm not getting in the pool, but I'm sure they will. I think Sam says she is going to go out and just party hardy on 4th of July. No, I'm just kidding. She says she's staying home with her cat. And Jesse said he is going to find some fireworks somewhere.
E-Rock said they just finished their very first Patriotic Cup. They're new to tumbler making.
Nice. Awesome. Who was that?
E-Rock.
E-Rock? Nice. Awesome.
I want to say they've won before. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Well, awesome. I'm hoping we can see the finished product. If somehow, some way you could show us, we'd love to see it.
Tag us.
Yeah, tag us if you end up uploading anything, please. We love seeing, Sam and I love watching you guys' videos, and we love to reshare them. We want to get you guys exposure out there, so keep tagging us, keep making those videos, and tag us. Let's see what else. So yeah, so for July, I hope you guys, please remember, stay safe, be careful, have fun, but be responsible. What else? The website. If you have not been to the website lately, make sure you do. Right now is the time to stock up. We have up to 75% off on selected epoxy supplies. So if you guys were waiting to get inventory, this is the time. Go over there, and restock on your stuff. We also have sales on our sub kits, so go check them out. A lot of cool things, a lot of sales going on our website. Please go take advantage of them. And yeah, while you're there as well, check out the future crafters that we have. I think we have maybe some here on the live. If you do, say hi guys, introduce yourself. We have great crafters up there, very talented. Go check them out, go give them a follow if they say hello here. While you're there, also trade shows are coming up pretty soon for us. We'll be doing pinners starting again in August. We'll be in California, then we'll move over to Texas. We're gonna go to Utah, and then we'll end the year here in Arizona. Bloop. But yeah, if you want all details about trade shows, you can find those on the website under trade shows, and give you from dates, places, and even ticket information, and how to save, I think, $5 on any type of ticket. Mm-hmm. So go check it out if you are interested in where in California. Pomona, we'll be in Pomona at the Fairplex, and not the Fairplex, the Pomona Fairgrounds. That's where we'll be in August. I don't know exactly the date.
The 22nd-ish, I want to say.
22nd? 22nd,
yeah.
I'm not sure, I could be wrong. But again, all that information, you can find it on our website. Let's see, where we're at in the likes. Come on, guys, we're at 4.2. Keep liking, keep liking. You guys are doing great. Let's get to 60K. Remember, 60K is the goal for you guys. Hi, Carrie, how are you? For you guys to get a chance to win something, so make sure you guys are sharing. Also, let's get more crafters here. We're at 31 already shares, so that's great. The more shares, the more people we get in here, the less tapping you guys got to do as a group. So let's go.
Amber's Crazy House said we have awesome prices on our tumblers. Ashley just joined too.
What's up, Ashley? How's it going? How are you doing? Hey, are you coming to Pinners?
Of course she's coming to Pinners.
Is she? Yeah,
she's got to.
Yeah. I mean, it's
she's
right.
Got to.
Yeah, you're around the corner, so I hope you go. That way you could show me all your tricks with the F1. Let's see. What up?
They're wondering about that 40-ounce stainless sublimation cup back there.
Yeah. Oh, so yes, you're right. I didn't go over. So I went from one thing to another. But yes.
I love that they're looking for Easter eggs now. Did we do that?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So I did jump from one thing to another. Again, we do start the day on our live on our Facebook page. So if you don't join us, if you don't follow us there, make sure you do. But Sam actually started the day crafting with making this turtle off little beach scenery there. How cool is that? And we spoke about it and explained that this is something new that we are bringing to Pinners, and this is just one of 3 classes that Pinners is going to that the guys at Pinners are going to show and teach during the classes at Pinners. So how cool does that look? Look at that, pretty cool, right? But yeah, so that started the first live.
I feel like it looks better on the screen even.
And then we were running late, like I said on our last live on Instagram. That's just because we got into the whole sublimation talk, and she sublimated this 20 skinny here on the shimmer. Check that out. She showed you how to sublimate from start to finish, and that looks great. How cool is that? It's a 3D kind of design that we actually got from Creative Fabrica, that you are also able to sign up. If you, with any purchase, I believe, from MakerFlo, you get a subscription for free for about, I think, 30 days for free. So if you do end up ordering something, you get a code for Creative Fabrica, and yeah, and we got a thing real quick. Yeah, and you can use it for 30 days and take advantage of it while you have it. And then the next one is another one too. My fault. Sorry guys, I turned it off on accident. But the last one cup we did is Sam crafted on the 40.
That helped.
Check that out. How cool did that look? Yeah, stainless steel sublimation, and the only reason why it's like this is because we measured it wrong, but you can actually avoid this mistake. You can avoid this mistake if you go to our website. We have all the templates for all the tumblers that we have, and you can get it correctly. We kind of did this on the fly real quick, but still, besides that looks pretty cool. But someone said on the last live, which is pretty smart, This could actually get personalized now because you can go ahead and resin this and put some glitter on it and write a name or put some blue glitter or something. So make it creative even more. So it was done on purpose, but not really. But yeah, you could definitely go ahead and add more to it. I think we saw someone. I don't know if someone's tried this before, but we saw this video. I don't know. I don't know who did it, but they actually sublimated an image, and it was fully wrapped. And then they went ahead and they sublimated again a name on it already sublimated. So is that something someone's tried? Because I want to know if it actually works, and if you have, is that correct? Like, did you sublimate it first and then sublimate it again? This was a name that was sublimated the second time around. Is that right?
Yeah. So my friend Alana, didn't we see her do that in a video? I feel like.
Well, that's what I said. I'm not sure who did it, but I actually want to know if someone has tried that, if that's the proper, correct way to do it, because it was a full wrap and then there was a specific space, like blank space, and she sublimated on top of it, and it came out great. So I'm not sure if you guys have tried that, and if you have, please let us know and let us know how it turned out.
So we've had a couple good comments pop up. Amber's Crazy House says that she needs to watch one of those live because she just had her sub printer that she's had for 2 years. Finally watched our setup video. It's still in the box right now, but she's going to work on that. Good news for her is this will actually be on our YouTube probably within a few days.
Check out our YouTube. We have a lot of cool videos there. We actually have a specific video that someone was working for us, making for us, and we're excited to be working with this person. Johanna, if you're in here, I don't know if you have, but she is working on a video for us, and I'm excited to see the final product. So yeah, absolutely.
And then another person said, measure twice, cut once. Very smart, Cam.
Very smart. Yes, that's a good. That's a good trick there.
And then Pam says, love it. Is this the only stainless you guys carry? I think she means stainless sublimation.
Stainless sublimation, yes, but we carry it in a traditional white and a shimmer on the 40 sublimation. So we have 3 choices of the 40s. If you're talking about skinnies, we have a 20 skinny shimmer, a traditional white. We have a 20 skinny glow green. And is that the only ones?
Yeah, but I would say we also have the pen barrels in stainless sublimation.
Yeah, so we do have accessories. If you do pins, we carry the barrels as well, also in glow in the dark, shimmer, traditional white, and stainless steel. So yeah, go check out the website. There's a lot of things on sale right now, but if you're looking for more sublimation stainless steel, there's a lot of options there that you can go through and find.
And then Jen saying, so on silver tumblers, the colors don't come out as bright. Should I bake them longer?
I think you answered that a little bit, right? I think it just depends on your paper, correct? And it depends on the design. I don't think actually the camera is doing any justice to this, because if you see it here in person, it's pretty bright. It's a really nice color. So I think you're losing kind of the color toward here on the live. But to me, it looks great. The colors are great. But again, I think it just depends on either the design or either the paper or the type of printer. Just depends. You might have to do a cleaning on your printer. It could be a few things, but like I said, I don't think the camera is doing justice to this 40.
The best test is just to bake the same design on a white cup as you would a stainless. Check out how they both look. If the paper looks like it released the same amount of ink, then it's not the timing, it's just the different colors of the cups.
Different colors. Yeah, so I don't know if Jen, if you heard that, but Sam just mentioned to maybe do the same design on a different tumbler and then check out the difference when it's done on the paper, see if it's releasing the same amount of color or not, and if it is, maybe it's not the
it's not the paper.
It's not the paper. It's the, yeah. So yeah, great question. Hopefully that helps. What else? Do we have anything else?
That's it. We're all caught up, and we're at 15,000 likes already.
15. All right, guys. Great job. Keep crushing it. Keep crushing it. 15. What are we up here? I don't know. Can we tell up there? No. Huh?
For what?
The other goal here, the top one. It usually says what it is, but I can't. It's not. It's at a different graphic right now, but I can't tell. But we're at 35 shares, so that's cool. Again, keep sharing it. Keep sharing it. Let's get more crafters in here, or just get people in here. That way, you guys get helped in on the tapping. Yeah. Let's see what else. What else did we talk? We talk about platforms, sales. Oh, one last thing before I head out too. So Sam and I next week on July 11th, we will be hosting an APA webinar. That is very, very scary for us, but we'll be ready. We're gonna be speaking. We're gonna be talking. I guess teaching, right, is the word.
Yeah,
kind of.
They want us to kind of contrast them or compare like the press versus the oven. And
Yeah.
really
So we'll be speaking sublimation. We're gonna be talking. We're gonna be speaking on about the oven and the press. So if you guys want to join us, you guys are more welcome to. It's a free sign up. It's for APA. I think Jesse might be able to add the link on.
He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. He might be able to add the link there so you guys can register and join us that day. Obviously, with more information, we will be posting next week as it gets closer to the date. But yeah, we're excited and also nervous at the same time. But it should be fun, especially if you guys join there. I'm sure it'll be a blast. So yes, if you guys have nothing else to do, please join us. And yeah,
because we have nothing else to do.
We have nothing else to do that day. But yeah, but again, yeah. So anything else? Any other questions?
They said they hit the other goal. And my mom says, very cool, you're going to do great.
We sure hope so. We sure hope so. Because if not, I think that's the last time the boss has said you guys could try it. But yeah, all right, good. I think I'm all done here. I'm going to let Sam get to the fun part here and start crafting with you guys. See you.
All right. So, guys, this is starting from one of your guys' requests. And again, I'm hoping we're doing the right thing. So you guys might have noticed there's a cool page on the website now that's called Inspo, and it's dedicated to our lives. So it's specifically kind of let you guys know when we do the lives, what we're doing on the lives, show you where to find those videos. There's also a Dropbox on there for you to submit feedback. So if you guys have anything you want to see on the lives, make sure you drop it there. We are reading those emails. Specifically why I'm doing this today. The only comment we've had so far is do a tumbler. So you guys know as well as I know that there are so many things you could do to a tumbler. So in the last video, we actually did a 20-ounce skinny sublimation, and we did a 40-ounce sublimation. And in this video, we're starting a whole series of videos. So starting right now, in the next 4 to 5 weeks of TikToks, we're gonna be glittering a tumbler from start to finish. So today is part 1 of how to glitter a tumbler. So this is about prepping and your first layer of glitter. So that's what we'll do today. Next week when we come back, we're gonna talk about how to seal that glitter in place. And then the following week, we're gonna talk about sanding it, and then actually doing a final, like doing another layer to smooth it out. And then the next week, we're gonna talk about how to add vinyl, and then to add more epoxy to smooth it out again. So we're gonna do the whole thing. We're starting slow. We're gonna do the first one today. Again, prepping and glittering your tumbler. Does that sound cool to everyone? Hopefully you guys like that, that kind of direction of like just a little bit at a time, and we'll finally get to the end. What's cool is we also put all of these on YouTube. So we'll label them all as like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, so that later on you can go back and watch them in order and kind of make sure you're getting all the information you need. All right, Jen's excited. Excellent. I'm glad you like that idea. Perfect. And hopefully the rest of you guys like it too. I know you're busy tapping, so I won't bug you too much. Keep tapping away. Looks like we're already at 21,000. So you guys are a third of the way to the goal, and I haven't even started yet. So great job, crushing it. I will remind you what you guys are actually tapping for. So the first prize that we'll be doing today, and it's what we mentioned last week, is gonna be a full decanter set. So it's gonna be a decanter, 2 rocks glasses, the foam insert, and the box that it comes in. So we're gonna give you that whole thing. That's the first prize. The second prize, again, if we hit that 60K, because we've already hit the other goals, is gonna be a custom prize. I won't tell you exactly what's in it yet, but if you like what I'm doing today, you're gonna wanna enter to win. So let's hit those goals. Now you know what you're competing for, and I'll start crafting for you guys. So first thing I'm gonna do is put on some gloves. Well, the prizes sound awesome. Good, glad you guys like them. Double tapping, awesome. And then as my friends have said, if you want to tap faster, the best way to do it, oh, thank you for my little heart guy. But if you want to tap faster, the best way to do it is to actually use the stylus of your MakerFlo pen. So if you have one of your MakerFlo pens, go ahead and just actually, a Sam exclusive, exactly. Just go ahead and use the pen end to tap the stylus end. But yeah, So I'm putting on some gloves, guys. As you know, my studio is very well ventilated. It's a big space, so I'm not gonna put on a respirator right now. If I was at home, anywhere else, like any kind of confined areas, I absolutely would use one, but today I'm not going to. So just kind of so you know, if you're at home and you're crafting epoxy, respirator, lots of open air. Don't do this in a confined area. Put the kiddos away, put the cats away, and the dogs. But yeah, so we'll start crafting. All right, I've got my gloves on now. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually take the tumbler out of its box. Now, for this one, I used my resources and I actually grabbed a pre-sanded tumbler. So we're already saving a step by using one of these MakerFlo Crafts actually pre-sanded tumblers. So I'll put that back in the box. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove the plastic. But the dogs like to be covered in glitter. They can be covered in glitter, absolutely, but epoxy is hard to get out from dog hair. I don't know about dog hair specifically, but I would say like it's gotta be difficult. So I wouldn't recommend it. Put them away for the moment. Now that I've got my cup out of my bag and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my turner. Now, this turner that I'm working on right now, this is a prototype of a potential turner that we'll be offering one day. Are you guys looking for options in the turner world? Let me know. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of level this out so it's nice and even. I'm gonna spin it to make sure it still looks even when it's turning. Beautiful. Okay, make it nice and straight. Awesome. So once I have this nice and set up, I'm gonna get started. I do need to grab a few things really quick. Yep, a cup and you're awesome, thank you. Danny knew before I even said any words what I needed. Excellent, that's teamwork right there. Okay, so let's see. I'm not sure they like it, they are used to it. I need a turner. Awesome, okay. I'll make sure that the guys know that this is definitely something people are still looking for. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. What's so funny?
Just I'll let them know.
All right, guys, so we're using a 20-ounce skinny. Typically the rule with these, oh, hey, Holly, how's it going? And they said, oh, no, I can't say that on the live, Holly. Danny told me no cursing before we started. So I got all that out of my system right before we started. Don't you worry. All right, so what I'm going to do here with this tumbler, typically the rule kind of for tumblers is...
I don't know what she said. What did she say?
She said nothing. She said, hi, Sam.
Oh.
But basically, so typically the rule with tumblers is you want to use about the same amount of millimeters as ounces. So this is a 20-ounce tumbler, so about 20 mils should cover the tumbler. So we're going to be safe, and we're going to do 15 of each, part A and part B. That way I have 30 to play with. I'll handle all the language. I know you will, but TikTok Live won't. You've already gotten notifications. I can't. I just can't. I like my job too much. All right, so I'm going to do 15 mils of each. And I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring. So let me go here. I'm gonna start with my hardener first. And then I'm gonna do my resin right after. Now with this, guys, it is a 1-to-1 ratio that we're doing with the epoxy. There are other epoxy kind of brands or styles that are different ratios, but ours is specifically 1-to-1. It is by volume, not by weight. So when you're measuring, you want to make sure you're actually measuring and not weighing, because that was my first mistake when I tried our epoxy for the first time. Let's see. I'll zip it. You're fine. You can say whatever you want, Holly. I love you. You can keep talking. I just can't say it myself. And I've learned from our first few lives not to just repeat everything that I see on the screen. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, so I've got my hardener in place. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour the resin. What I'm doing now, guys, is I'm just eyeballing to see where the level is. That way I can make sure when I do this next pour that I'm doing exactly the same amount. Looks like I went just a little bit over what I wanted to do, so I'm gonna need to go a little bit over again. So here we go. And I'm just carefully watching this line and pouring nice and slow. Awesome. Now, Jesse, I'm gonna need a little help from you, my friend.
Yeah.
Can you set a 3-minute timer, please?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. So Jesse's setting our 3-minute timer.
We have this for
Oh, we have a timer right here. Look at this, guys. I forgot that I got us a timer for such an occasion. So let's clear this. 3 minutes. Nope, that's seconds. And it started. Maybe? Yep. Okay, it's counting. Excellent. Now guys, we're gonna stir the epoxy. Let's see, do you need a lot of it? Can you add more later? You don't need a lot of it. Typically, like I said, it's about the same amount of ounces in epoxy as you are doing the cup. So it's a 20-ounce cup, so we need about 20 milliliters of the epoxy. So I went ahead and I did just a little bit over. I did about 30 just to make sure I have plenty. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start stirring. I'm gonna do this in front of the camera so you guys can see me. But when I stir, I'm stirring very slowly. I don't wanna stir fast. If you whip it too much, you're just creating a bunch of little micro bubbles. So you wanna go nice and slow. Okay, perfect. And that's just like the typical rule of thumb. I always do a little bit more just in case. If you're ever worried about wasting your epoxy, just have a little mold set nearby. That way you can go ahead and just pour right into it and not waste any. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that hair compliment. Oh, she said my hair is pretty. Appreciate that. Do it myself. All right. Look, we're all crafty here, right? And sometimes we like to save money. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep stirring, guys. The timer is going. You can faintly see it on the screen. And I'm going to just go ahead and keep slowly mixing. The goal to this, guys, is really just stir thoroughly. So don't mix it fast, just mix it well. You want to make sure you're scraping the bottoms, getting the sides, getting it nice and mixed together. You will see that it gets kind of cloudy as you start. Save money on hair, spend on craft supplies. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. But yeah, so you will see it start to look kind of like milky almost as the parts start to mix together. That's totally normal. It will start to get a little clearer once it's fully mixed. So I'm going to keep just going. I'm scraping all the sides here and the bottom to make sure I've got it nice and fully mixed. And you guys are doing great on the live. Our likes, we're at 27,000, so almost halfway there. Crushing it, guys. And again, that's for 2 prizes today. So I don't know if you need to invite some more people or what, but I would highly recommend you hit that goal because I don't know. I really want to give out some prizes. I know Jesse does too. He was talking about it all day. I feel like I mix like a mad woman. Just take your time. There's no reason for that. Just take your time, nice and slow. Again, the faster you stir, the more micro bubbles you're going to create, which is something else to deal with later. So just take your time and make it go nice. With the Flowpoxy bubbles pop with a torch, easy peasy. Exactly. You can always use a torch too. With this layer, we're covering it with glitter, so we really won't need a torch at this time. And because I'm taking my time, there won't be a whole lot of bubbles to fight with. So I'm just going to take my time, and we're almost done. Let's see. I hope that the noise is on this. 4 seconds. I was so close. Yep. Got an internal thermometer. Or not thermometer. Timer. All right. Perfect. So our 3-minute timer is up. So now, guys, because it's the Flowpoxy, we have about a 15-minute work time. So always keep in mind your work time as you're crafting. I did go ahead and set down a little mat here. That way anything that drips will drip onto the silicone mat, which I can just peel off once it's cured. Let's see. Let me go grab some of my group members. Yeah, awesome. Definitely want to hit that goal today, guys. So grab all the people you can and remember to tell them to use their stylus end to tap away. Hello again. Good to see you. Awesome. Now I'm going to go ahead and start pouring it on my tumbler. So I have this mixed really well. I don't need to wait or anything like that. Since it's mixed, we're ready to go. So what I like to do personally, and everyone does this a little bit differently. Let's see, so if we don't meet goal, is that 3 next week? I don't want to talk about not meeting goals. Apple pie 89. I want to hit those goals. So we don't have that kind of talk here. Double prizes, I remember. Exactly, that's what we were talking about. Double prizes. Okay, cool. So now that we've got our epoxy mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and start laying it down. Remember, I'm using a pre-sanded cup, so I did not have to sand this in advance. It's already good to go. We'll go ahead and start laying this down. They said, let's get tapping. All right, listen to your friends, guys. And we are at the halfway point. Perfect. You guys have crushed the halfway to the goal. 60K is the goal. They've hit all the other ones. We did the poofy hearts. We did the shares. We just got to hit poofy that light goals. Yep, poofy hearts was today. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and start laying down the epoxy, guys, and I'll let you tap. Remember, if you have questions, be sure to ask. We are here to help. And I'm just going to go ahead and lay down a healthy amount of epoxy onto this tumbler. Now, for this first layer here, you just want to make sure that it's nice and evenly coated. The reason for that is when we sprinkle the glitter on there, we want to make sure it sticks to the whole cup. And you can always use, you know, like a glitter glue, anything like that if you want to do this first. Me personally, I like to do just epoxy all the way through. That way I don't have to worry about having different supplies for that part of it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this all with epoxy and work our way through. All right, so now that I've got this top part all epoxied up, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn on my little turner and start making sure that I get the rest of it as well. All right, here we go. And Jesse, if you wouldn't mind, let me know if they're asking questions. I'm gonna be staring at this tumbler for a little while. So be sure to ask if you guys have questions. We are here to help. And I am just smoothing all the epoxy over this tumbler. That way when I start laying the glitter, it's gonna cover the whole tumbler. Some people do prep their tumblers, like they'll add like a spray paint layer first, but then typically you'll need to let it degas like 24 hours or so to let that paint fumes like dry and really just release itself from the cup. So this will save you a little bit of time if you just do really nice coverage. All right, and I've almost got the epoxy covering the whole cup, and then I'm gonna grab the bottom as well just to make sure that the whole thing is nice and covered. So I'm gonna go a little epoxy heavy, but that's totally okay. Awesome. All right, what do we think so far, guys? Who out there has done an epoxy tumbler before?
Hey Sam,
yes.
Can you use epoxy on glass tumblers?
Epoxy on glass tumblers. I haven't tried it. I would love to try it. I know that the epoxy does need something to adhere to first, so you might need to like give it a gentle sanding beforehand, but it's definitely worth a try. Has anyone out there tried it? Curious. Me, lots of them. You've done a bunch of tumblers like this? Awesome, glad to hear it. And then you'll notice, guys, I'm holding my my cup of epoxy literally right above the tumbler. That way if it does drip, it just drips right onto my tumbler. So that way I don't waste much.
Someone K22 said they've used it on glass if it's double walled.
Awesome, so there you go. We got people in the chat that have done it. I love when the proof is like right there. They're like, yes.
I know, it helps.
Awesome, so this is looking pretty even to me. It's nice and thoroughly covered. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my glitter and start pouring some glitter. So let me go ahead and just set this to the side. I'm gonna take off my one glove here that I've been using to spread the epoxy, because that's gonna become my glitter hand. All right, now, next thing I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and just fold this over like that. So that way I don't have any epoxy that is gonna catch the glitter as it falls. I did coffee mug twice and it works. Awesome, awesome. Now I'm using a little bit of parchment paper here just to kind of catch the glitter as it falls. So I'm gonna start by glittering up here and then I'm gonna work my way down. The color that I picked for this tumbler is gonna be this really cool jade green. Our friends over at Ninja Transfer sent us some fun like Harry Potter type vinyl. So we're gonna go ahead and cover it with this green glitter, and then I'm gonna use that Slytherin Harry Potter vinyl to make it a cool cup when we're done. So we'll start with this. What I'd like to do for the chunky side, we're actually gonna have to use the spoon side of it. So the spoon side is the scary side for anyone that has cooked at home and is familiar with the way spice jars work. There is a sift side and a spooning side. So that's the sift side where the holes are really small. And then the spoon side is just a big gaping hole. Because we have a bunch of like chunky glitter parts, I want to use that bigger side. But I'm just going to be careful while I do it, okay? So here's how you carefully glitter. You want to just tap, 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 tap. So I'm tapping and I'm going to just drop the glitter onto the tumbler as it turns around and around. You don't need to move super fast for this. You can really take your time. And then anything that falls off, I can actually put it right back into my little glitter container and save it for later. So it really just depends on how well you kind of plan out how you're going to glitter your cup as far as how much product you waste.
Camel said we just live on the edge and pour without the lid.
You know, you absolutely can. That's one thing to do too. I, however, for some reason, even though I work here, am being conservative about the amount of products that I use. I just realized how silly that sounds, but most crafters, I want to say, are on a bit of a budget. So this is a good tip for my friends out there that are trying to save themselves a little bit of money and a little bit of glitter.
Sam, we're 42,000 likes.
42,000, guys. You are 18 away from hitting those 2 prizes today. So I think they're gonna happen. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but it's looking good.
So far.
Now you'll see how the glitter just kind of catches on the resin, and then all of the excess glitter that doesn't touch resin just kind of falls to the side. So you want to just keep kind of moving along the tumbler and watch to make sure that you're hitting all of those different points on the tumbler itself. There's a couple different things we can do if you're missing any areas, which I'll show you shortly, but we're just going to keep on going down the tumbler till we get to that point. Yeah, make sure you guys let me know if you have any questions. Love that green. Isn't it cool? It's a great color. My stylus is getting tired. Better your stylus than your hand. And I'm gonna keep on glittering, guys. You guys are doing great. Awesome. And we're just gonna keep adding glitter as it goes. It will reject whatever glitter it does not want. Awesome. And you'll notice, guys, the stuff that I've covered, you can't see the stainless, right? It's pretty covered. I mean, you could have done a base coat on this.
I think that's falling, like...
The base coat can save you a little bit of time, but if you've got really good, like, glitter, like from MakerFlo, you really don't need that. You can just go ahead and use the products that we have. Yeah. Almost done glittering this tumbler. The only time constraint I'm working with is the resin starts to cure at about 15 minutes. So you want to make sure you're trying to stay within that work time. There we go. Any other questions, guys, as we're getting through this? Let me know.
Holly, it's jade, right?
We're using
jade.
chunky jade. I think she made some really cool earrings with a very similar color.
Monique asked if you're using Epoxy.
Yes, ma'am. I'm using the 2-part epoxy we have, Epoxy.
And Melissa said my order came in and I can't wait to get home from vacation.
Awesome. Love to hear it. Isn't that so cool when you get home from something and all of your new supplies are waiting for you? It's very hard not to jump right into it when that happens. All right, almost at the end, guys. I'm gonna keep just kind of moving my little paper as I go. It's looking pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Once we're done with this side of the cup, we do need to do the bottom as well. So I'll show you guys how I do that. And I'll tell you a secret. This tumbler turner that I'm using actually makes it really easy to get that glitter part, especially when I'm doing like this method where I need it to be turning. So I'll show you in just a moment what that looks like. But in the meantime, this is another way that you guys can make sure that any missing spots that you have are being covered. So you can always just go ahead and just give it a real gentle press. Just go ahead and try to get a little bit more glitter to attach itself. So if you ever see missing spots, this is a great way to cover those up and make sure that it's really fully saturated. But yeah, that's looking pretty good to me. I don't think I see any missing areas. Yeah, looks like it's just the bottom at this point. Okay, cool. So before I get to the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this back into my little bottle here. I'll show you guys really quick. So
You don't need any of these in here, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and just pour it right back in like that. Excellent.
Oh, we're at 50K.
50K, guys, almost there.
The top goal is 60,000, but you have to get the last 10,000 by yourself.
Wow, that's not very nice. He doesn't mean that, Monique. All right, now guys, let's do the bottom of this tumbler. So you'll notice it's still turning, but hey, look at this. I'm able to turn it up, right side up. So now I can get the bottom of this tumbler. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just keep sprinkling my glitter.
She said, okay, challenge me.
Has anyone seen a tumbler turner that does this? Isn't that cool? And it doesn't matter that I'm making a glitter mess. I got 2 friends here that are gonna help me clean it when I'm done. Right, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
You're all Deshaun left? Wow, okay. Cool. And now the bottom is fully covered as well. Let me see if I can turn this to you a little bit so you can see it. Isn't that cool? Totally done. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that back the way it was. That way it can turn evenly. And that's it, guys. So that was the first step of how to glitter and epoxy a tumbler. So what happens now is we just need to let this dry. So this is gonna take about 2 to 4 hours to dry the first layer. And then the next thing we'll wanna do is we're gonna cover the whole thing in in resin to lock everything in. So next time we do this TikTok live, we'll be doing epoxy over this tumbler. So we're gonna leave it as is for now. We'll do step 2 next week. And then once that layer is done, we're gonna sand it. We'll do another layer. And then the next live after that, we'll add vinyl, another layer, and then it's done. So we can do the final reveal right after that. But yeah, so let's see, what was that last question?
Blue Rose asked if we're selling turners now.
Not yet, but hopefully soon.
And Apple Pie said, can you UV DTF after you put a second layer or epoxy?
So that's what I actually just said. So we will be adding that extra layer. So we've been talking about that the whole time. We're gonna do this first. The next layer is gonna be resin to seal it and then sand it. And then the next layer after that is gonna be that vinyl or the UV DTF transfer. We're gonna layer over it again to seal everything in, make it all nice and smooth, and then it's done.
I like how everyone's answering Apple Pie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because they were listening.
Where did you get that turner?
This turner specifically? I don't know, Apple Pie, can you help me? Where did we get this turner? No, I'm just kidding. This is a prototype from MakerFlo, so potentially we'll have something like this for you guys soon. And that's if you like it. So if you guys like this, let us know. The people who need to know might be in this chat right now. So just make sure you drop your comments, tell us what you're looking for, if this is something that you think would be cool, if this is something you need. Yep, Monique needs it. But yeah, just let us know, guys, and hopefully we'll be offering something like this to you very soon. How are we doing on the goals?
Still loving
We're at 55K.
We're at 55K, and what time is it?
Wow, it is 4:28.
4:28. You guys have a few minutes left. Usually we end these lives in the next 5 to 10 minutes, so.
It says asking speeds. Is it asking for the speeds on the turner?
So the turner only has 1 speed at this time, but I talked to somebody who gave me this turner, and I told him that it would be helpful to have 2 speeds.
This is a great question. Someone asked, would the turner be part of a starter kit?
It would need to be, right?
That's
This turner specifically will not be part of a starter kit, but when we release it, potentially.
So we got turner.
Mm-hmm.
You guys sell the tape dispenser for the white tape.
The tape dispensers we don't sell for the white tape, but if you go to our YouTube channel and see any of the lives where we've used the tape, my friend Jesse's actually been adding affiliate links. So if you click on that live, you'll see in the description everything we use, including the tape dispensers, and you can click the link to get your own tape dispenser. So we definitely got you there. Don't worry. Great question, though. All right. Any other questions? I feel like this is question happy hour. And we're at 57K.
57K.
We're almost there, we're almost there, guys.
No. No.
All right. We're going to give you a whole... I don't have my watch today. I keep looking at my wrist.
4:29. It's 4:29.
4:29.
Yep.
Okay. So, what else can we tell you guys right now? What else do we have to talk about? Because I'm pretty much done with my tumbler here. Can the turner be separate so I can get it? Oh, yeah. So whenever we release new items, other than like the little mini starter kits that we've done so far, typically the item is also available separately. We did release like a bunch of items in some of our mini starter kits that haven't been made public just yet, but we are working on getting all those products onto the website as well. So great question. But yes, we should have it available in both a starter kit of sorts, as well as on its own. 2K more. All right. Oh, 1K more. We're 59, right?
Yep, 59.3.
Okay, so I think we're about to hit it.
Well done.
You keep
Guys,
tapping.
See you guys next week.
And now, for my friends over here, do we have a video for them to go to? Danny, you want to pick one? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to hit it. Right, guys? You're going to hit it? I'm not just looking in vain.
Not if the live ends right now.
You also want one of those mats, right? The mats are really helpful. Big fan. About to pick a video. Danny, don't be mean, they said. We made it. They hit it. They hit the goal. All right.
All right. Congratulations.
Good job, guys. That's awesome.
Great job, guys.
I knew you could do it. Jesse had his doubts, but I knew it.
See, there it is.
Can that be your sound effect?
That is.
That is the sound effect, yeah. So this is the one with the most recent
Perfect.
ones that has less.
Perfect.
So
let's do it.
that's the one.
That's the one.
About, right?
That's the one.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys. So here it is.
Here it is.
And I'm gonna say this once. So pay attention.
You might say it twice.
Maybe. All right, guys. So again, this is the way you guys are gonna enter to get entered on in the giveaway and the contest.
For two prizes.
So 2 prizes. So
Two
we're
winners.
gonna go to our homepage right here. Sorry for the glare, but it's gonna be this video right here, the unpeeling of this 20 skinny, and it's gonna show our paper and the MakerFlo paper there, front and back, and you are gonna like it and you're gonna leave a comment, and that's what's gonna enter you into the contest.
False. You're gonna love it.
So one more time, okay? You're gonna
It's
go.
on
You're gonna go to our.
TikTok, guys.
This is on TikTok. Remember, you're gonna go to our homepage. This is our homepage right there, and then you're gonna press this one right there, and you're gonna like and you're gonna comment, and that's what's gonna enter you into the giveaway. So good luck. Hope you guys caught that. Bye.
All right, so that's the video. We're going to give you guys a whole 5 minutes to get to that video, like it, comment on it. What's the exact time right now?
Right now it is 4:33.
4:33. So you have until 4:38 MST, Arizona time. You have till 4:38 to do it. He's showing you the video one more time. And for anyone watching what I'm doing in the background, this is how you get epoxy off of your hands. A little bit of rubbing alcohol, a little bit of paper towel, and it's gone.
There it is. There's the video right there. One more time. Homepage. There you go. Good luck.
All right. So you guys did it. We're really proud of you. We knew you could do it. So what this means is we're picking 2 winners today. The first winner we pick is going to get that cool decanter set. The second winner we pick, you're going to get an epoxy set. So you're going to get a 16-ounce kit of the Flopoxy. You're going to get this cool jade green that I used right now. We'll probably throw in maybe 2-3 other glitters that are just popular and awesome. We might even ask you your favorite color, make it really custom. We're also going to throw in a couple of pre-sanded tumblers. The only thing you won't get from here is going to be this Turner, unfortunately. You can get me on YouTube. That's about it. But this Turner here, unfortunately, I cannot throw in because it's the only one that I have of its kind. Everything else, though, will be in the kit. So the epoxy, the glitters, the tumblers. So yeah, so we've got 2 different awesome prizes for you. Hopefully you guys like those prizes.
Look at that, 61.4 now. Good
and
job, guys.
I'm going to be really excited to see what you guys come up with. But yeah, any parting words for our friends, Danny?
Just again, thank you guys for joining us this entire day. If this is your 3rd live, thank you so much for joining us. We always thank you at the end because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do the shenanigans on Tuesdays. So we thank you guys for the support. Again, go check out the site. We have a lot of things on sale right now, up to 75% on epoxy supplies, the kits. Just go check it out. A lot of good information as well there. So go take advantage of that. Again, next week, Sam and I are going to be hosting a APA webinar. Yeah, so if you can join us there, I think Jesse added the link in the comments, but also we'll be making sure that we post something with details as it gets closer to that. So again, you guys have a great 4th of July. Be safe. We hope to see you guys all next week. But yeah,
Don't set off.
You partner.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys again for joining us. We appreciate it again. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July and be safe out there. And we'll see you next one.
Catch us next week for part 2.
For part 2, yeah. Remember, now this is a series now, so you want to make sure you guys join. Follow us on all our socials and subscribe to our YouTube. Yeah, that's it. Besides that, stay crafty.